So tonight I wanted to show you how I do that. So here is ground turkey. It already has a little bit of ketchup already in there, and then I have I put in my diced garlic. That's kind of what's going on right there. Hold on one second, because I did not bring you my seasonings. The seasonings that I use are Lawry's. I love my garlic powder. Can you see that? Get that on there. And then my black pepper. So I actually put those things right in there. A little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of the Lawry's. Then stir it. That's what's going on there. Then, of course, I wash my hands. I put a little bit of ketchup to kind of start getting it going. Now, that's not all that I put inside my turkey meatloaf. You know it's more to it. So, here, I think you can see this, but I'm going to lift it up. Here is some soft, fresh bread. Can you see that? Soft, fresh bread. Cut that up, put that in there. Then, I also have green onions. Love the green onions. I'm going to mix those two things together. I'm going to get it all in there. Some people actually mix their turkey meatloaf with their hands. I tend to not do that. I've taken a first aid class, and I did learn that underneath our nails are just so many particles, dirt, dust. And so, of course, you wash your hand before you start cooking, but I'm still really careful about literally putting my hands down inside my food, as well as in your rings. Your rings carry all kinds of dirt, hidden things that you could never see with your naked eye. So, I'm also gonna put a half a cup of oatmeal. Can you see that? Some oatmeal. And I have 2 eggs that are lightly beaten. Just gonna put the eggs in there. Gonna stir that. Gonna stir that all together. And I want you to kind of see how it's coming along. Looks like my lighting is a little, there we go. Now you can see how it's kind of coming along. That's a little better. Something about that light. Okay, that's better. So you can see how that's all mixing together. The last thing that I actually put in is a 1/4 cup of milk. Put that milk right in there. So now you got the milk in there. Let's get some better lighting right there. So now we've got the milk in there, and you literally stir it all together. My grandmother, Royster, she used to tell me, girl, can't nobody stir like you. Woo. I used to feel like I could really get down. When I was a younger wife, I would go over to her house. She lived on the west side. And I would get in the kitchen with her, and we'd be stirring. We'd be getting some things cooked up. Now, what I have here is a wonderful, is this 14? Nope, 5 by 9. 5 by 9 pan. So let's move this out the way. I'm going to show you. What I'm going to do is I actually pour, let's get this right here. How about we go this way? I actually pour the meatloaf into the pan. Pour the meatloaf into the pan. It's going in there. And you see, I did not load this up with a ton of ketchup. Okay, you don't need a lot. Sometimes when you add a lot of ketchup to it, it loses its buoyancy, its stick-to-itiveness. It gets kind of funky. Now, if you actually, let me get this light right. If you actually look at what I've got here, let's see. This light is getting on my nerves, y'all. There we go. Now, if you look at that, look how tender that is. Because remember, we've got the oatmeal, we've got the fresh bread, we've got the eggs, we've got the milk, and it just makes it so tender. Then what I do is what you've probably seen so often is you take your ketchup and you go across. Excuse me. Go across. And now, this is how it looks. I'm gonna put it in the stove. So there's my meatloaf, my turkey meatloaf, all set, ready to go in. Look at that, that's awesome. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm gonna put that in the stove on 350. It's gonna be on the stove for 350 for about an hour, maybe about an hour and 20 minutes. I do not cover it because ground turkey makes its own juices. So I don't need to cover it. I kind of wanted to get that little crisp around the edge. I want everything to settle. I want it to cook all the way through, so I bake it open-faced. Yes, I bake it open-faced. So I wanted to put this video together for you because, like I say, people ask me all the time, you know, Shalynne, how are you making that turkey meatloaf? Why does it taste so good? What did you put in it? Girl, what you put in that meatloaf? Oh! So I'm gonna bake it, and later on this evening, I'm gonna come back to you and I'm gonna serve it up so you can see what it looks like.